Welcome back to Paranormally Correct. Today we're doing a video analysis, but don't let the fancy lingo fool you. We're really just using common sense. A video surfaced yesterday, January the 2nd, 2022, claiming to have footage of a pale humanoid walking in front of a CCTV camera in Leesburg, Virginia. In the video, we see a person who may or may not have partied too hard on New Year's stumbling past the camera in a pair of jeans with their belt hanging loose. Oh, did I just accidentally spoil the reveal? Whoops. Here's what the source had to say about the footage. The clip starts instantly from the beginning, and that coupled by the fact that I have three 30-second motion sensor lights on the ground and one hanging from a tree, it makes no sense that what I am seeing could move that fast without more on film. I'll tell you what doesn't make sense. This comment. In the 2.5 seconds, you see what looks like clothing and an arm, but the arm is way too thin and no fingers or hand is seen. So close. You were so close to the truth. Excuse me. So the person who captured this footage, we'll just call them OP for original poster, thinks that the strip of fabric hanging off this pair of jeans is an arm. Okay, let's check out the comments section and see what other people have to say. Back to OP. It threw me off as I have both cameras set for 16 seconds of video. Whatever this is seems to be swinging a very thin arm while running to the side of the camera. Cameras are not always reliable. I have a bunch of cameras, some are indoors, some are outdoors. They all do weird things. I've talked in detail about camera glitches and camera anomalies in past videos, so I'm not going to go into like a big spiel about it here, but they're not impervious to failure. You need to pause it or loop it because of such a short length. Really damn weird. Instead of pausing or looping, let's do a little detective work. Pretty much all I'm doing here is adjusting the exposure, and I'm kind of like raising and lowering the darkest spots and the brightest spots in the image to kind of compare and to see if it makes anything clearer in the image so that we have kind of a clue as to what we're looking at here. And pretty quickly you start to see that this is in fact a pair of jeans, and you can see the seam down the side, and you can see what looks like probably the pocket seam. It's just pants and a belt. No biggie. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I personally do not believe that aliens or cryptids or creatures of the night in general wear jeans. I mean, they could, but why would they? They're creatures of the night. It's not like anybody's going to see their creaturely wang or anything. And would they care if anyone did? Probably not. The only debate here is whether that's a belt or some kind of fabric meant to hang loose for extra flair. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe those were like a 90s thing. If it's not a loose belt, then this could also be something attached to this person's keys, and their keys are probably in their pocket. That makes sense. There are tons of logical explanations that have nothing to do with the paranormal. This is not paranormal. This is in fact very normal. Despite being astonished that the person who captured this didn't recognize what was in this footage before sending their little clip off on its journey across the internet, it isn't OP that I blame. I blame the paranormal news outlets sharing this story for propagating such a ridiculous piece of footage as potentially paranormal evidence, and therefore furthering misinformation and disinformation in our community. We have enough of that already. Thanks. Thank you for once again tuning into Paranormally Correct. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe and stick around for more spooky things and more book-related things. And until next time, don't get eaten by Dogman and don't get abducted by aliens, and I'll see you later.